Utie oha echi ponkno. Needs FM.
Executive Director the Mass Center for Defense and Security, Yaro Kasambata, no any common van one. Yaro Martin and Pomu to say.
Oyankopon adaroma.
Yada Yankopon say. Sanchi say ya you can buy one with the good from futu amodia ma this year. Our more Ghana and one more do nature Ghana. Sanu Quayano no, and I send the wrong signal Biana.
Oh, no Quayano no. What do you say? Terrorism no say yana say a few krobi moa in so aye de ba no affected the bebre most of amama can say UK ni Canada and amaya abrofo maya omo akomo ni no a ye nim say omo na ya normally omo target of terrorism no. Yeah, no, omuma warnings. Say be ya omo citizens war amaya omo feel say attacks ebe si ho no. Omo warning signal say be ya ombeda omo so na omo avoid emia bia ebi omo suspect say attack no be ba ho say be ya say kosi a oboni beka say omo timi reduce levels of casualty. Enti sa warning signal we no there idea amoye no everywhere in the world. Nti so omo pick information be say Ghana omo nya information e che say attacks bi betimi esia na so omo issue that signal no na ne kwan aso ano no. It is one of the responsibility foreign countries emo citizens in everywhere around the world, and Ghana one of the places it only happens to be say information, so they are doing just that.
Na ede na betri gama or maybe issue statement and advice no ede man this year. Does it mean say magnitude no was soro say omtwa pempen so a yehunu say bia nipa bonefo bi betima to ahye so no ano ya ye dene ana.
Ye wadi bia ye frɛ no terrorism risk assessment level. Tool and I say in intelligence operatives. More countries like UK, US, France. Amaya kesia almost sika sema komo nimu amutimidi sika dodo share security ni intelligence gathering mono. Omu system wa etimi proper assessment. Oma ye research who say in Niama ACC war Burkina Faso, Mali, Cameroon, Nigeria. Now we say omunya information which say Ghana yem borders no and shada nye border ye see wall tin obe femwa gate ba coupe na obe remu. And I said you go nebeka say porous borders. Nti omunim say thank you for some movement, a bit fluid. They can be here tomorrow, the next moment they are there, and the next time they are here. And so some picking intelligence, and they say such movements are happening, and they are planning to attack a country based on whatever reason. Issues warning to their citizens to be careful and avoid certain places, because when instead they see or Grand Bassam, Côte d'Ivoire, hotel no ankrofo no koye attack no ho ne hotel bia sa o maimu ho no bia nim say hotel abrofo a tu kwan free amanoni eba ho ebeji omani pa na ta ko nti na ma sa attack no ko ho a ye kunkum foreign nationals bebre nti omunim say Côte d'Ivoire Ghana border to the west, Burkina Faso Ghana border to the north. And say that type of intelligence now when him say you are picking information say it is likely there will be an attack in Ghana. Or more issue some information to their citizens to be careful and to avoid certain places. So most suspect say the attack be better or many more those specific places that attacks be better. So it is quite in order and accordance with international practice. Say the UK government ebeye there omaye.
All right. Na eno no yen a ade we ne fa ye ho no ya ho boa e wo ho ene sen na wo hwa ya koyenim anamontu a yetu eye dia even yete ye wo eye hamile ene dia course no wo hwa ya boa ya ho yie no.
Oh, Ghana who boy fight, terrorism who there mean to me and Kano as an independent expert because a government responsibility. So open say oh yeah any assessment on Ghana's preparedness it was said question must be directed to a state official, Minister for National Security or the Interior Minister, the IGP, or somebody in those category of people. Now Omutimi what they are doing to ensure that our country is safe. Those line of activities are any early warning, systems are more establishing public awareness, public education, any intelligence gathering. Then we as independent experts can evaluate what they have put out there and then conclude whether these are enough or not. But so far I haven't yet seen or heard, I may be wrong, I haven't seen or heard government position on our preparedness, readiness, our level of awareness, early warning systems and all that. I think I would rather wait and then hope that you will make contact with government and let government speak officially to the people of this country. And it is one aspect that we haven't done well. Information between government and its people. Me feel say around this time that all of these are happening, Burkina Faso, the number of attacks that are happening in Burkina Faso and Nigeria, there are so many that by now we should be having serious conversations, awareness creation, public education. Now, young country, the police should be out there in the morning talking to people on radio that this is what we are picking up. Your suspect say an attack me, okay? We want you to be alert. These are the things we want you to look out for. Because the Uber report intelligence and information be I'm a police. We want the information in this way. Say, observe for maybe movement of vehicles, people with suspicious behavior. Or be air patrol in a particular place that he's not supposed to be there. And for a long time, he's doing surveillance and observing movement of people, draw the police attention and give us details. These are things that we feel say at this level we can be doing as a nation. And the police, national security, this is the time they must be out there speaking to the people. And, they must also put, resources available at the radio stations, television, newspapers, to create awareness, because terrorism doesn't like awareness. They don't like awareness. Terrorism don't like awareness. Say, you are doing a lot of awareness creation and you are talking to your citizens a lot about what they may be experiencing and what is likely to happen. They usually like to wait because terrorism, they like mystery, they like surprise, and they like to shock people. And the more you talk about their movements, the more you talk about what is likely to occur, they like to wait and slow down and prolong the possibility of the attack. We have been having this discussion in time past, suspecting an attack will occur, it doesn't occur. Is it possible that this time round we are even talking about it and it will be occurring? So when but I feel that government should be speaking to this. And they feel that, government, laid back response to some of these issues have not been helpful. And to me feel that we should be up and doing more and engage the people more on some of these issues than the way we are doing.
Which a bamboo free and now say you haven't heard. But say no more bamboo free a better one with the statement Babatuga. Last week ye statement you free your post as ya. Now one more a chre ye kwa one more faso. Now one much yes and the pabonifu ya one more imagine say one more a better tea were to trust them quite sweet. And no beyond that, baby for be ha say yana because I am normal the assurance at the my young memu phone.
Statement so I'm be better, but enough. Because with the statement no to how we nipa ten a kind statement no. Now who the statement no to we are mia bebre o man mu a yenim say densely populated and I said nipa do water alcohol Accra mall hotels ni mia bebre schools mu sorry what are we doing about those ones? Now me feel that we should be doing a lot more than just doing, press statements and that's it. I mean, we should have a lot of police officers on every radio station this morning talking to the people about, what they need to do. As an organization, Center for Defense and Security, we are also there to help the public. So if we know and there's something we can, put out there, we will put it out there. But it has to be done in a collaborative form. Yes, it can be before fraud. Then, government is saying the same thing. Government by now should be calling, civil society organizations in this field into a meeting and discuss the strategy, the national strategy on what we are going to do. And then we must develop key messages. Into your freeze that meeting, say PR, say many Asia or radio, so now many what we are speaking are from the same note. The government should see this as a collaboration and not, a lone ranger activity. We all have to put our hands on deck and help. And this is the time I expect more invitations to such meetings. We should have more meetings with media people. We should have meetings with civil society organizations, hotels, the people who run, the malls in this country, and people who own shops in the malls also need to know. And we need to be having a lot more conversation. Let a lot more people hear and know about it is likely to be a movement of terrorist activities. When I call the police, information the police no information no very useful. Now sorry, police no can be and the police can be running around the whole country on every piece of information. So the information that even citizens the Bema police I was saying to me citizens know how they must report that information in a manner very useful police but so far this is not happening, and I think that is a minus, and I look forward to government can do something and improve that situation.
It's not just say we are not doing enough.
Oh, we are not doing enough. No, as far as that area is concerned, that I can say confidently, we are not doing enough. Terrorism, awareness creation, and yet even it goes beyond interview. I mean, because of my your taxi drivers, your truck drivers are almost your border towns and cities are those places are the first point of contact. The terrorism be about this is where they pass. Our villages in Hamile. The Hamile village there, that the church, nearly had that, gunman, display there, The village there, what have we done there? But we should be seeing it. If government is doing anything there, we must be seeing it on TV, on social media, so that it can be repeated somewhere else. District and local authorities, MCEs, DCEs, because government has got, branches in every part of this country. This is the time they must move out of the comfort of their offices, talk to the regional security, directorates, district security directorates should be meeting. And then make us say, radio soon come on 1 or 2, any press release now they are too whole. It must be comprehensive. It's look, this is a tragedy waiting to happen. And you are assessing it from your national preparedness and awareness level. So one year you are likely to have very high casualties when even a small attack occurs. Because even when the attack occurs, what should people do? And also should be part of the awareness creation. If a terrorism or a terrorist group is screaming that we are going to attack here, and you are within that block or we are within that radius, what should you do? So this is a time we have to move away from the way we are doing it now, and we have to step up and then go a bit more deeper. And now, MCs, DCs, should also get involved, talking to chiefs, opinion leaders, groups, churches. In our locality, we have a lot of groups There are political parties in every corner of this country. If you want to do, political event, then in every constituency there is a organizer there. In every constituency, in every ward, in every branch. So this is a point where even political parties must get involved so that they meet their groups, their wards, their places in homes and places. We need to be having a lot of this conversation from a prepared script so that everybody knows that we are speaking from the same book and we are creating awareness. We are talking to people. This is how it is done. But beyond this level, any other advice that an organization like us should be giving must be behind closed doors so that it is properly consulted and not merely on radio. But I mean, so far our awareness creation and our levels of awareness are not impressive.
Na sa nipa bonifo yi ebeche ya yehu so manyumufo na wo ma kidnap wo ene se wo beche eye foreign nationals wo mo aye manfrafo yi eno na ba ne sa na kwan aye befa so na eye tu ho anamo no sunsunie bi demu ana
sunsunie bi andem the same thing. Attention one farm takrade girls no the same approach now you see it when you even have a foreign national kidnapped. That would him say kidnapping no and yes all of a sudden I started here because from last year and throughout this year we've had series of kidnappings. Takrade by the approach to handling it was very poor. And I feel when you say Lebanese Nibi so has been kidnapped. Police no echo rescue no we didn't even arrest one person. You feel when you see Estonian ambassador Biso Yachino and also police no call you no you rescue ambassador no but you timinchi obi abesin there. And I know we are Canada for Miami and Yachi one way. So if you so who assess our approach to previous terrorism kidnapping cases are what are we doing different with this case? It's just because generally the people have done a proper assessment of our own system than we ourselves have, and they know that here you can do certain things and get away with without being caught. Who creates an impression anybody, they will take your country for granted. And that is why, these, security services is a calling to humanity. And I know that already there are very good officers who are sacrificing their lives almost at the point of death. Some people have died in the course of doing their work, and which I even believe that this country has not honored them properly yet. But we have to institutionalize that level of sacrifice in our police, system. We can't be relying on individual, bravery and individual work. This professionalism and attention to human, nature, it has to be institutionalized. So that when you mention the institution, it comes to stand with something. This is where that is missing. And see, whether it's a foreign national or a local, I know it doesn't matter. But the terrorists for so omobaye bibia, omo pe ade ebe ma omo attention. There was also to me from that level, say obeye bibia or pe ade ebe ma no attention. I bet draw the whole world attention to this matter. Almost Canada for the it's gone everywhere in the world. Because in the white man's country, one human life is equivalent to 1 million human lives. And so we are politicians. Now, white man country. Now, unya case be to say, now, we are approaching poorly. You will be fired or you will lose, vote at your next election. That is how citizens in foreign countries hold their government to account. Because you can't have state power, and when it happens that you must apply it to save, people, then you are being slow about it. Then what else do you need to be able to act effectively?
Okay. Yaro, wosha yempenyu for modeda aye ye bambo nyuma ahodo ano wo yemenyimo. Wame failiana.
Well, look, I think that they have failed. I have not been impressed with the level of, security, our heads of, security have not done what they have to do, to help, prevent, some of these things from happening. Our levels of professionalism, response, and approach to security matters has not been impressive at all. The ministry will say our security, institutions and all the heads that are heading it now should be very, very worried, because they have not served us well, as far as I'm concerned. And all the evidence are all over the place, for you to see. With all these incidents happening, and nobody's being fired, nobody's resigning, and everything is happening, and it's business as usual. I mean, I can't understand. And this is where I blame government. You see, because government, you are responsible for issuing political direction, and that political direction must be quality. Government, we are responsible for hiring and firing most of these heads of institutions. Government, you have the power of doing promotions, approving promotions, demotions, calling for resignations. These are, appraisal tools that is used everywhere in the world to improve performance. So, in the midst of all of these, what is government also doing?
It's not say aban is someone so almost fail it.
Of course. But, no, because why do you keep him there? Why do you keep him or her there? Emra or idea who expected from no, he's it is not happening. Have we had any head of security agency also come up to say that, look, I'm resigning because I'm having political interference?
Okay.
Look, so this work is called to humanity, called to serve humanity, and you must approach it with some moral courage. Until when you feel that moral courage is not there and you are not serving your people the way you must do, you must respectfully exit the space and let somebody who is more capable to do come in. And when you approach it this way, I'm not making it individual, because it's a system that must change. The police must begin to look at itself from within. Because if one IGP goes and another IGP comes and the system is still the way it is, you are likely to have a repeat or even worse, happening. But we must look at it from within and know that it's an institutional thing. We have to work and, revamp our institutions, change the way the institutions do their work. Otherwise, these kinds of things we are seeing, happening in India, it could get worse. Have you seen what's happening in Burkina Faso? Have you seen what's happening in Mali? Have you seen what is happening in Cameroon, in Nigeria here? So, I mean, let's not joke. God is merciful and He's God of all nations. But let us not give God too much work to do, because we are not the only, creatures on earth that God made. God has got other, people elsewhere to take care of. Our institutions and then our human, capacity must also be put to use. It's not every time you say, oh, nyami, and then people are going to work and doing nothing and earning salary, and we are saying, nyami.
Anyway, iti when bema ansha to say Canada for betimi de wo mo bambo fo a wo mo yenhwehwemu aba beboa eye Ghana bambo fo na wo made si wo ma hwehwe wo mana e betimi trigger sa
possible, and they say possible. Collaboration, there's always collaboration. Collaboration, it always happens. I will not even be surprised that by now, Canada has activated more intelligence operatives all around, West Africa, and they are looking frantically for where they can find these, missing girls.
Okay.
But one was there. Girls were a year far, 19 and 20, maybe.
Yeah. Sani yate.
Takradi girls, between 16 and 20, I think 18 and 21. When we analyze it, age, group now, that is the hot demand for girls of that age in the prostitution rings in all the terrorism prone areas. Mali, Burkina Faso. When you say yeah, because in Nigeria, yeah, cheap girls bear 20,000. Yeah, tomo Malia, omo boy, Jantra bra, edema, terrorists for now, terrorists for no gym musica, and no more they financing omo activities all around the place, Africa and the world. So Osha, you may not even be having a kidnap for ransom. We may not be a kidnap for ransom. It may be, kidnap for trafficking. They will traffic and sell them, and you may not find them.
Okay.
So that is another level of analysis. And so when we were even initially saying that the Takrady girls were kidnapped for ransom, I was a bit doubtful, because if you analyze the thing from the age group of the girls, the economic background of their parents, and you assess, what we call the ransom value of these girls, then you know that no kidnapper will do the kidnap of these girls within this economic bracket and demand ransom. It is usually if they kidnap you and then they will traffic you to another place and go and sell you.
Okay.
There's more money to be made in that way than, unless they pick up a rich man's, child, then they want you to pay money for them to release the child. But when they pick an average economic level person or a poor person's child, they are going to sell you. It's not ransom they want.
Yaro Kasambata yada say so when you didn't come on no pay.
That's then you.
Nyamishra.
Utie oha extra punk no. Needs FM.